Whoever's in first gets to pick what pick they want. Today we're going to determine the draft order. We got a golf shot. We're going off the monster to a flag stick here.
Into left center, long way to go. Rafaela dives and makes a spectacular catch.
Cada vez que lo ponen aquí en Fenway, siempre lo veo y digo, wow.
So the reason I went number 31 is I was the 31st ever Australian to play in the big leagues. We've had 37 currently, and I was 31 back in 2011.
It's like a little moment to just kind of, reset and kind of bond together.
Everybody's kind of got their own flavor. There's some funny ones, there's some really heartfelt ones, there's some competitive ones.
Baseball guys are en route. They're coming in hot. So you're gonna be, I think this third row?
Hey, Charlie Madden here, commissioner, first year commissioner of the Boston Red Sox Fantasy League. Today we're going to determine the draft order. We got a golf shot. We're going off the monster to a flag stick here. Looks like about 75 yards, but with slope and some wind could be a very interesting day out here. Hey, so it's been determined we're going to hit in order of service time from the least amount to the greatest amount. Uche has to go first. Someone has to work around here. So. Oh yeah. Hammy! Heads up, right. Go ahead and scoop that. Forward. Yeah! Okay. Oh! Sit down! Oh! Dude, this is a very dangerous spot. I don't like that spot. I trust Cutter. I don't trust Hammy. Plus the wind, give or take. Don't overthink it. Wow. Okay. Good shot, good shot. Danny. Hey! Oh. Oh, good ball. That's a top 5 pick. Story or Marty? Oh, be good. Nice shot. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Nice job, boys. Now we go measure. Whoever's in first gets to pick what pick they want. Danny and Wong are 3 feet 1 inch. Marty 5 foot 1 inch. Nice shot, Marty. T Story 7 foot.
Pull that thing tight.
What is that? 22 and 4?
22-4.
Winks 22-4. Murph is 17-4. Nikki P, 80 feet. I'm just kidding. 25-1. 30.5 for Slayton and Weiss. All right, we got Danny Jansen with 1, Chris Martin, and Trevor Story. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Cedar Rafaela. Now he is known as a young defensive wizard.
We know what he's like out in center field. We've seen that. And now he slides over to shortstop. He's just a special defensive player.
Toward the alley, on the move, Rafaela diving. He has it. Darts back, on the move, at the wall. Oh, dives and makes the play. Back into his right for Rafaela on the gallop and has a chance to drop in. Oh, what a play! Wow! Cedar Rafaela Ball center field. Rafaela dives and he makes the catch. Come on. Way, hot smash, nice pick. Rafaela airborne, bounces it and gets him. That's a dandy. Outstanding play by the rookie.
Y mi primer año he aprendido mucho desde los tremendos compañeros que tengo, los coaches. Ha sido un buen primer año. Son dos posiciones bien importantes para un equipo y ver que he tenido éxito, gracias a Dios, ayudando al equipo en short y en el center, y es algo bien grande, ¿verdad?
Good play by Rafaela. That throw, wow. Yeah, he's showing off his skills at shortstop. We know what he can do in center from the series at Fenway, and he can play some short as well.
Un shortstop siempre tiene que estar atento al juego, atento a lo que está pasando y atento a lo que está alrededor de él, porque tú estás comandando el infield aparte del catcher, so tienes que estar pendiente de cada cosa, aunque sea chiquita, tienes que estar pendiente.
Ground ball to the middle. A rangy play by Rafaela to spin the throw. Got him there at first.
Ooh, this was a nice play by Rafaela.
Sí, cada picheo tienes que volver a resetear tu mente y saber anticipar lo que está pasando. Si hay un out, dos out, hombre en primera, tercera, en la situación del juego, siempre que tienes que cada picheo volver a repasarlo en tu mente, anticiparlo para que ningún tipo de jugada te pueda sorprender.
Two down here. Little floater, Rafaela racing. Dives and makes the play. Spectacular play.
Él le dio a la bola. Antes de eso yo estaba anticipando juegos anteriores una pelota de ese bateador así, porque él estaba bateando mucho para este lado. Y yo estaba ya anticipando, como te dije, cada para que ninguna jugada me pueda sorprender.
He has made a run of those the last week or so.
Y de verdad que esa jugada lo estaba anticipando ya juegos anteriormente, viendo mi outfield donde están jugando, sabiendo que si sale un batazo no muy duro, para ir con todo atrás y poder ayudar al equipo.
Wow, the play's phenomenal. Ground ball, the sending to runner, set on, firing home, here's the play, he is out at home.
Esas jugadas son las jugadas que yo creo que uno no puede anticiparlo, porque son bounce que uno no anticipa. So, ahí es donde uno deja fluir todo su talento que Dios nos ha bendecido y el trabajo que uno pone ante el juego. Y confiar en que uno puede hacer esa jugada. Y en esa situación, ese corredor no podía anotar en ese momento. So, yo ahí tuve que dar todo de mí para hacer ese out y fue bien importante ese out. Sí, en verdad yo he visto mucho a Sander. Sander jugó aquí y si tú ves, Sander siempre hacía todas las jugadas de rutina. Yo creo que esas son las jugadas que un shortstop en este nivel debe de hacer, hacer las jugadas de rutina y yo creo que para mí él ha sido uno de los mejores haciendo eso, haciendo las jugadas de rutina consistentemente, y también a Lindor, a Correa, esos peloteros así que han ganado platino en el shortstop. So, claro, cuando juego contra ellos, yo miro qué ellos hacen y si tú ves lo que te dije, ellos siempre están pendientes de lo que están alrededor de ellos y nunca se les sorprende una jugada.
And he hits out hard up the middle. That's a base hit. Young around third base. He heads to the plate. Up with it, Rafaela. The throw, the tag, and they got him.
You see Rafaela charge it hard, get it on one hop, and then throw a perfect one-hop strike. The throw had to be perfect, and it was.
Mentalmente no hay mucha diferencia, porque aquí en centrofield también tienes que anticipar siempre la jugada y ahí tú tienes el control de todo el outfield.
And we'll drill that one toward the alley. On the move, Rafaela, the dive, the full extension, and a tremendous play.
Aunque aunque hay un papel que diga donde debe posicionarte, siempre tienes que estar mirando a tu coach por si hay un ajuste y tú tienes que ayudar a los que están al lado tuyo y siempre estar comunicándote.
Lifted to center. Rafaela was shallow and he's going to leap and make an incredible catch.
Más juego, un outfield juega aquí, mejor puede jugar el Green Monster. Yo creo que es algo precioso que tenemos aquí y la pared es un poquito difícil, pero nosotros que jugamos aquí, yo creo que ya podemos ser que podemos jugarlo bastante bien el Green Monster.
And Ortiz socks one into left center, long way to go. Rafaela dives and makes a spectacular catch.
Es algo, cada vez que lo ponen aquí en Fenway, yo siempre lo veo y digo, wow, esa jugada yo estaba posicionado completamente del otro lado y cuando salió la línea estaba bien bajita, yo digo, no sé si tenga chance de cogerlo, pero ahí es cuando uno da su máximo y lo que uno pone antes del juego. Y yo creo que esa jugada, mi pre-pitch estuvo bien en el momento exacto y tuvo un buen jump para poder hacer esa jugada.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? That's pure athleticism.
Es un proceso, yo creo que antes de mi juego es siempre agradecerle a Dios y parar en segunda base y mirar ese donde dice Fenway con todos esos campeonatos que han ganado. Y yo me paro ahí todos los días a mirar lo hermoso que se ve y todos los días digo, wow, todos los días. Es algo precioso.
3-2. And that one hammered toward the alley on the move. Rafaela diving. He has it. Now the throw into second and a double play. Outstanding catch again by Cedon. This is just what the kid does.
Baseball came into my life a little bit later than your average American. So I started T-ball at the age of 6, which I don't quite classify as baseball because, well, it's not. And baseball started, well, I think I was 11 the first time I played baseball, like Little League style, and it's a little bit later in Australia, but that's when it came in, and it was an off-season gig for me. It was something that I wanted to do in the off-season, and my off-season for football, and that was about it. Growing up in Australia was great. I lived on a cul-de-sac, so we had kids on our street where you'd get on your bike, you'd go rollerblading. The thing I love about Australians, especially with sports, is it's all the different clubs. So you have your high school friends, and then I had my Australian rules football friends, and I have my baseball friends, and it's 3 very different groups that you get a chance to knock around with. I'm very, very grateful for where I grew up, and I try and get back any chance I can. So the reason I went number 31 is I was the 31st ever Australian to play in the big leagues. We've had 37 currently, and I was 31 back in 2011. So it's been, only had 6 in the last 14 years, which I think is something that we need to change. We've got Travis Pisana, who's a 1-1 pick in the MLB draft. We've got a young guy called Curtis Mead with the Rays, who's about to probably take over a lot from some of our older guys. Like we've got Dave Nielsen is the only Australian that has had 400 at-bats in a career since the 90s. And so having a couple guys coming up that have that capability and have that talent level, it's ushering in that new generation of Australians, which is, I think, one thing that I'm extremely proud of, the way that I've been able to kind of help the community and put us on the map a little bit. Boston and my personality, they kind of really mesh well. The loud, aggressive, generally potty mouth, which is great, and it just kind of fits my overall vibe, and I can't wait to get out there and represent this city. I've been very lucky. I've come here a lot in my career, and it's always been a place that has been pretty special for me. Just one, because of the history and everything there. 2, I've generally thrown well here, which kind of helps me have a better opinion of places. And yeah, getting to sign the Green Monster when I was a rookie coming up, and now getting to be in the home bullpen, going the home side, it's been fantastic. And I mean, just the history of the guys that have come through this clubhouse is it's pretty breathtaking to take in. The thing I'm most looking forward to in my Red Sox debut is just the fan base. They're loud, they're abrasive, it's a great environment to be a part of. And I can't wait to be on the other side of the ball where I'm not getting booed and yelled at, and well, we don't know that yet, but hopefully getting cheered and supported. It's something I'm really looking forward to.
Enter Australia's loudest and hardest throwing, number 31.
For those who haven't seen me pitch, I get rather intense on the mound.
Hit down, strike three. He struck him out.
I like to call myself a narcissist on the mound because no matter what, I'm thinking of the way I can beat you, and I know what I can do. I know that I can beat you, and I know that I will beat you.
And it's 1-2. That is that. 18 straight saves converted by Hendricks.
I've got a different style of pitching than I am away from the field. It's called white line fever. That's what the Aussies call it. And as soon as you cross that white line, you're a different animal, because that's what I had to do to be able to survive in this game. Like, I love being able to joke around and make fun of people off the field. And on the field, it's, I want to rip your head off and I'm going to beat you. And I want your family to be embarrassed of you. I've been through the ups and turns. I've been DFA'd 5 times. I've spent time in AAA after having 4 years of service time. I've gone through the ringer in my career, and I think everything just has built to the moment that I'm in. Everything's built. My character, my perseverance, everything has gone through that to get to me where I am, because I don't think I'd be where I'm at now or hit the highs that I've been able to hit without those super lows. And it helps you get your head on right and helps you really kind of understand how grateful and how gracious you need to be able to play this game, and how lucky we are to be able to do this for a living. Favorite thing I've got to do since I've been here this time? To be honest, it's been what we're able to do in the community. Hendricks Heroes is our kind of philanthropic side of things that my wife and I do. And we've been meeting with current or former cancer patients that have gone through that, just talking about side effects and everything like that, whether it be young adult, whether it be adult, whether it be childhood. We've had a bunch of people being able to come out. We've also done a lot of work as far as animal rescue and first responders, and we're doing some hospital work now as well. It's just any chance we can to give back. It's something that we're passionate about. I know we want to do something with the veterans. My wife's the ambassador for the Run to Home base. I mean, we've been given a platform. You may as well use it for good, and we want to be doing a lot of things. We worked pretty heavily with the LGBTQ community, and that's something that we're both passionate about, making sure that equality reigns supreme. I don't think I could ever put into words what Chrissy has meant to me and our family. On the field, she's always the first person to kind of pick me up when I'm feeling down or having a rough couple of outings or anything like that, but she's also the first person to knock me down a peg or two when I'm getting a little complacent, getting a little too big-headed. And I think that's what you need in your life. You need someone telling you to stop it, or to pick you up and make you remind yourself of how good you can be. And also remind yourself of how bad you've been in the past, so you don't get too big of a head, you don't get complacent. But it's incredible just what a strong person standing right next to you at every single facet of your life can do. The Red Sox, in my eyes, were always that synonymous power group. They hit home runs, they did damage, and yeah, from the way we've been playing, it's a very athletic group. I think we haven't led the league in stolen bases since the 30s, I think is what I last read. Now being able to kind of take that extra base here and there, it's a nightmare on pitches from being on the other side of it. It's a young group, and it's going to be a group that's going to stick around for a while.
The bullpen toast probably started maybe 3 years ago, and it wasn't really anything. It kind of built up organically. It was more so just a chance for everybody down the bullpen to kind of get together before first pitch, and reminding every guy how good they are and how important they are to our success. And then we go out there, go out and do your job the best of your ability, execute pitches, pass the baton to the next guy. Then it kind of morphed into, when we win the game, the guy keeps the toast. And you're hoping that guy keeps the toast for a long time. If for some reason we lose the game, at the meeting with the toast, the guy passes it on to the next guy or whoever he wants, and they kind of have their own rendition of a toast.
I think I had a 9 or 10 game streak last year. And then if we lose the night before, the other person that was doing it picks the new person, so it kind of just gets passed around.
At first, obviously, I didn't know what to expect. After a couple days, it kind of I realized that was part of the routine, and I kind of started getting the hang of it.
It's like a little moment to just kind of, reset and kind of bond together.
Everybody's kind of got their own flavor. There's some funny ones. There's some really heartfelt ones. There's some competitive ones.
My style is kind of comment about the other team.
It can be humor. It can be serious. Generally, I kind of just try and I don't know, set the tone.
I think everybody's pretty even. Very common theme though when we're on a skid that, you know, we pass it to Walk and he gets us back right.
I probably get them back when things aren't going well, and I've had time to kind of think about what I want to say, and most of the times it comes back to, this is an all-consuming job. We play 162 games. There's going to be great moments. There's going to be terrible moments. You can just bank on it. But the biggest thing that we can do is just work to be consistent. Do the best that we can do every day. There's going to be good runs. There's going to be bad runs. But the thing we have to do when we get to that bullpen toast, regardless if we won yesterday or lost yesterday, it doesn't matter. Today's a new day. We got to get ourselves right, post, be ready to go, and when AC calls on us, give it everything you got until AC takes the ball from you, and then you move it on to the next guy.
Bullpen's a special place. You know, you're kind of out there, you're sometimes 400 feet away from everybody else.
There's a group of 26 guys obviously on the team, but then there's kind of like we're kind of a mini team within the team almost in a sense. You know, it's like we don't really relate to the starters or the position players. We're kind of doing our own thing.
It's a, you know, position unlike any other position on the field. You know, we never really know when you're going to pitch. A lot of shuffling throughout the season, throughout the bullpen, and guys being put in different roles. And you know, it's something that we take pride in, just kind of being ready to go every day.
You have a lot of time to get to know each other, talk about the game, talk about life, talk about a lot of stuff.
We as a group spend more time with each other than we do our own families. I mean, I consider these pitchers my family, all of them, but down in the bullpen especially, spending not only the time that we get here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way to game time, but then spending all that time till 10 o'clock with these guys. But it's, you know, you really get to know who they are, you get to know their families, you get to know what makes them tick, you get to know the things that get them going.
Ever since I've been to the bullpen, I've really enjoyed being in the bullpen. I think even some of the games when I was kind of starting, I would still go down to the bullpen just because I enjoy it so much. It's a really good group of guys down there, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
The group that's out there that's not a part of the group, their own little family knit, knowing that to get to where we want to go to, which is the World Series, this group down there is a big part of it. And it's just, for me, I think the big thing is just to remind these guys, if we're going good, if we're going bad, you guys are really good at what you do. You're one of the best in the world at what you do. Today is all that matters. Go out and do the best you can, execute the best you can, pass the baton to the next guy. And that's kind of the theme of the bullpen toasts.
I think we're lined up. Right now, we are getting a ladder in place for the 2024 team photo. We're dodging some balls from Orioles batting practice, and we're trying to line up the shot. Do you think it's safe for lights to come out? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring the lights out. So one on each side, and then we'll kind of figure it out. If you wanna go ahead and power that up and make sure it's on 5A. Baseball guys are en route. They're coming in hot. You're gonna be, I think this third row? I lost my list. Where does Romy go?
Romy goes third row.
Third row.
Yeah. So
whatever feels right. All right, if you guys are standing, just try and go shoulder to shoulder and kind of close in the gaps here. Eyes right here. 1, 2, 3. Just look right at me, smile. Awesome. One more time. We got it.